we are live. Guys, welcome back to another Pepsi live cooking stream. We have a fun one today. We're doing another Austrian dish. I promised it last time. We did the Spätzle dish, which turned out great. First time making that, it was a lot of fun. And, well, there we go. It was supposed to be a surprise, but you know what? Come on, Hannah Montoya is today's, and she's, guys, this cam. All right, hot start. There we go. There, that's the right camera angle.
Rocked.
Hannah, welcome to the kitchen.
Thanks so much.
Your
I'm
first
happy to be here.
first time here is live. You nervous?
I'm violently nervous. I'm gonna start to get a little bit sweaty here.
Okay, well, no worries. I wouldn't have said that because they can't tell if you're sweating or not. But
just kidding.
Now they're gonna know.
It's okay.
Today we're cooking, obviously. We're making a dessert today. We're making a Kaiser. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong now. I just had it in my head and now I forgot it. Kaiserschmarrn. Kaiserschmarrn.
What?
That's what it's called, Kaiserschmarrn.
Okay.
Harry, can we pull up the picture here? It is an Austrian dish that I've never had before. Have you ever heard of it? I'm assuming
Never.
no.
Never
okay.
even a little.
I hadn't even heard of it until this past 2 weekends ago. This is what it looks like. So it's like a fluffy pancake that you cut up with some apples or some plums as a dressing. It's super sweet. It's delicious. And it is the first time I had it, and I took up one bite of it. I ran up to the waitress. I said, please, can you type that dish in?
Mm-hmm.
My German was bad, so I pointed and did this, and I said, write it down.
And
She understood, and it's called Kaiserschmarrn, and it is a delicious dish. So I've never made this before, so this is the first time, and I'm trying it out live for the first time.
Okay.
So I think we're both a little nervous, but I think it's pretty straightforward. From what I've seen, I didn't pick something too challenging. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but I think it's going to taste good. So
okay.
I think without further ado, we can kind of get into what we have going on here. It's a basic pancake batter. Have you made pancakes before?
Yes.
Okay, so you have your classic, we have our flour, we have our milk, we have some sugar. Nothing's really deviating so far. We have 3 eggs. What we're gonna do with the eggs, this is where it changes. We're gonna separate the yolks from the whites, and we're gonna whip the whites. So we're gonna get them super fluffy. That's how we're gonna get volume in this.
Okay.
And then we have a little bit of baking powder. Now you don't necessarily need this. In my research, I didn't see any baking powder, but I want this thing to be extra fluffy, so I'm throwing in baking powder. All baking powder does, it's a leavening agent. Baking powder, similar to baking soda, but baking soda needs an acid to react with to get your rise. Baking powder already has that in there. So,
Okay.
have you heard of cream of tartar? Cream of tartar?
Yeah, like in
Perfect.
general.
Okay. That's a combination of baking soda and cream of tartar is baking powder. So this will rise all on its own with no added acid. That's getting a little too sciencey. I think we've lost half the audience, but there's your science lesson of the day. Okay. Cooking wise, what's your skill set?
Very low, minimal.
How low?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10?
A scale of 1 to like only uses the microwave. Where does that go? Favorite Billy String song of the new album? Sorry, I saw Billy Strings on I lost my mind. My Alice is up there. Richard Petty. The new album's very good. Anyway, sorry. Back to you. Enough Billy Strings. Otherwise, I'll never shut up. Sorry.
No,
Continue.
it's okay.
Continue.
Keep it up. I make probably I make myself breakfast every morning. I love breakfast foods.
Okay.
But I probably make myself a good meal once a week, so.
Okay, what's a good meal mean?
As in I actually use the oven.
Okay.
So that part's fun.
Okay.
But I don't know. I can make 5 things.
Okay, so that's good. We're gonna start. This is kind of a breakfasty. I don't know. This is a very sweet, desserty breakfast, but it stems from a pancake. What I'm doing here is it's usually served with an apple sauce or a plum compote. So we're gonna do kind of a combination. We're gonna make a quick applesauce. We're not gonna really blend it. We're gonna make it a little bit chunkier. So I have some Granny Smith apples, nice and tart here. We are gonna mix this with some sugar, and these are all different sizes. I'm not really worried about them being consistent.
Right.
Have you ever separated eggs?
No.
Do you feel confident in separating an egg?
No.
Or 3 eggs? No. Well, I'm gonna do one. Your hands, have you washed your hand? I'm assuming you've.
Let me get after it really quick.
You clean those hands. I'm gonna keep chopping apples, and then we'll have you separate eggs. Let's see what the chat's saying. Richard, it's a great song, and when I do that one live, I'll tell you what, that's a showstopper. Donny, who has bigger feet? I don't know. I don't want to ask Hannah. That seems like a rude question.
What size shoe are you?
I am I'm European, a 45, I think.
Okay, so
I'm a
are
man.
you saying that so I don't know what that means?
Yeah, it's on the smaller side, as the yak likes to point out every time I come near the room. No,
I did see it, and I just wanted to hear you say it out loud.
I think my hands are bigger than my feet, so it's pretty rare, but it happens. Yeah, Montana portfolio. Have you gotten? Has that really? How has that Joe run dry yet?
No, it's very much still not dry.
Okay.
But I mean, Titus brings it up pretty frequently, and that makes me feel bad inside.
Does it?
Yeah, I don't like it when he says it, but everyone else, it's cool. I like it when they say it.
Okay. So to make applesauce, I should probably peel these, but we're gonna leave it rustic. I didn't want. It's an extra step. We're live. Was what I was about to say. Excuse me. I'm eating an apple. Okay, to make applesauce is really easy. It's apples, sugar, and water, and some cinnamon. You let that go until it's soft. You blend it up. Really nothing to it. We put some butter in there.
Do you mash it?
We're not gonna mash this. We're gonna leave this a little. We're gonna let it soften up on its own and leave it as more like of a compote. So we have apples going in here. There's some cinnamon right behind you if you want to grab that cinnamon.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab some sugar. You can put some cinnamon in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Sugar, we're gonna eyeball. I don't know about that much.
Do I do a lot of it?
Yeah. Do as much as you think, and then I'll tell you if you got it right or wrong.
I had a bad experience with cinnamon the other day.
Why? Did you do the cinnamon challenge, or just keep going a little bit more?
Really?
Yeah, a little bit
Megan
more.
and I were talking.
Oh, that's way too much.
Okay.
No, you're fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine.
Megan and I were talking about it, and I feel like we need to bring it back.
The cinnamon challenge?
We need back the cinnamon challenge. We need a chubby bunny challenge.
You can do this. You want to do it right now?
Not at all.
Okay. Well, you wanted to bring it back. All right. So this is gonna go. We'll let this just start cooking while we move on to the other steps.
Okay.
The core of the apple. Do you want to gnaw on that like a?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I would do that by myself though.
I'm gonna put that. That'll be my snack for later. I don't want to throw it away. Separating eggs.
Squirrel.
You just wash your hands. Easiest way to do it. So we need the yolks and we need the whites. We'll use this.
Okay.
So actually, we're gonna put the whites right into here. The least amount of dishes I have to do, the better. And this is just pour planning. There you go. Okay. So to separate, the easiest way, have you seen? You can play catch with the shells. That's one way. The better way, or the way that I like to do it, is you have clean hands. This works great. Right in between your fingers, and you just kind of pinch. Oh. And there you go, guys. I messed it up.
That seems like a way better way.
It is until you do what I just did. Okay, so now you know how not to do it.
No, that rocked.
And you know what? That's the beauty of live programming. If you mess up, we're just gonna keep on rolling and we start again. Okay. Buy Bitcoin. The dip is now what's the dip at? Donnie, we working with beard oil? No, I gotta start. This is the first time I've ever had a beard in my life, and yeah.
How are you feeling?
Well, the chat thinks I'm nervous. I'm not nervous.
Oh, I meant about the beard.
Oh, I like it. It's a new look. I thought maybe at some point you should try something new.
It looks nice.
Okay, so separating eggs. I'm gonna try this again. I'm not nervous, chat, please. Yes, this is the first girl we've had on the show, but I'm not nervous.
Is it really?
I actually think, Megan's been on early on.
Oh, okay.
But all right, so there's a separated yolk. I'm not nervous. Now your turn. You can do the next one.
Okay.
I swear to God, if one more person says I'm nervous, Harry, ban him.
I'm getting nervous.
Ban
I don't know. Did you crack?
Yeah,
on
Bitcoin. Ride till I die. Should I buy some more though? Someone throw me what it's at. I know the eggs are expensive. I'm gonna fish out of the garbage. Do not worry, Joe H. Don't. No, that's. Okay. The yolk didn't break, so you're good.
Okay, but next time.
Next time, don't.
Next time we're in trouble.
Well, you got shell in there.
Oh, sorry.
Donnie nervous. Ban him. Ban him. You're banned. Banned. Banned.
Okay, 0 for 2.
Like 85K. We should buy some. Okay. Hannah has Donnie frazzled. Not true. Take a breath. I'm always this high energy. Not ban him. Ban Harry. Ban the word nervous in the chat, please. Now I know why Jerry quit Jerry After Dark, because he can't deal with small feed energy. Now they're gonna know. Okay, to get an eggshell out, this is actually good. This is another way to learn.
Okay.
You take the egg, take the shell, and instead of trying to fish around with your finger, you're never gonna get it. Take the edge of the shell, and you go right in there, and boom, look at that. You get the shell out. Can we see that? Can we see that? Take a quick shot, brah. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. This is a serious place. Please.
That was a good technique.
Thank you. All right, try it again with this one.
Oh, man.
But you know what? I'll just do it so we can move on.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and wash your hands.
Okay. I'll do better next time.
I'm not wearing blush. No, I was just skiing. I got a little sunburn. Okay. 2 of those egg yolks look a lot better than the third. That's organic versus, I don't know what you want to call that one, dog shit.
What?
I'm talking about the egg color.
Oh, cool.
All right, so now what we're gonna do, we have to put these egg yolks back on, over under 2 more fumbles, I don't know. If you've followed this show for the 7 years it's been on, it used to be a lot worse. I would say at least 7 to 10 fumbles a show, and that was back when I was cooking with nobody. So it's an improvement if we're looking at the overarching.
Have you been doing live?
No, live I just started doing, I don't know, this year. But I've been doing cooking shows since college. If anyone in the chat remembers those days, shout out. Those videos are awful, but
Really?
I mean, I don't like to watch them. That's like why if you watch yourself 7 years ago, I don't.
No, I can't see that.
Yeah, no,
I
it
don't
was.
like the way it feels.
It was. I mean, it was bad. But you gotta start somewhere. Okay, so apples are going. There's probably a little too much water in there, so we're gonna turn the heat up and just kind of evaporate the apple. Now we'll move on to the batter here. Go. So, Kaiserschmarrn. Now we can talk a little history of the dish. This is an Austrian dish. This is like the most Austrian thing you can get. I think a lot of their influence is German. This actually came from the imperial time in Austria, 1854. The imperial chef was working on something new, just messing around in the kitchen. He came up with this dish, and he tried to feed it to the empress at first. And I guess she was kind of slim, athletic. She took one look at it and goes, I don't want that. That's not for me. Like, I got to keep my slim figure. So the emperor ate it, and he looked at it, and he goes, what is this nonsense? Which is what Schmarrn translates to. Kaiser is emperor. So the dish translates to emperor's nonsense. He's like, what is this nonsense? But he ate it, delicious, and it became a staple. So the emperor's nonsense is what this translates into, and then boom. Yes, I just fished the egg out of the bin. Yeah, it's a brand new trash bin here. Nothing wrong with that. Anytime you get a new, anytime there's a new garbage can, I clean it before every show. I'll eat out of that. Okay. So 3 eggs. Do you mind grabbing a whisk? Actually, I'll get it. Whisk those up, please.
Okay.
And then we will go.
I don't have a good whisk technique.
You have to just break the yolks. Don't worry.
Really?
It's nothing.
How do you do it normally? I kind of just like
that. Yeah. There you go.
Like
That's
this?
pretty much all that there is to that one. And then sugar is gonna go in there. So beat that together, please.
Okay.
You can go until it's combined. Yeah.
Do you is there? What's the cooler way to do it? There's a cool way.
Is there? I mean, I'll show you how I do it. I don't know if it's a cooler way.
Yeah. Oh.
You kind of just go back and forth.
Sporadic.
Yeah. Schizophrenic.
Sporadic.
But you really, the whole
violent?
motion comes just from like the elbow down. You don't need to do.
Elbow motion.
Otherwise, you're gonna get tired. And then to that, a little bit of milk.
Okay.
And then we're gonna sift in flour, so it's not gonna get lumpy. We're gonna turn this thing to high speed. We're gonna sift this in.
Whoa. And
bit by bit.
Just meaning I'm doing it at the same time?
No, sift is what we're doing. This is what
my
this
bad.
is. That's a sieve.
That's a good.
So you're sifting it in, and
Cool.
then milk, and then more flour. Yeah, and if you're making like traditional pancakes, you kind of want some lumps in there, some air bubbles. For this, we don't want any bubbles.
Okay. So
I'm trying to read the chat. Hold on. Okay, it's new. I understand. I don't know what that was. What's up, Stank homie? Good day, mate, to you as well. Ban him. Dismiz 8. No, he's banned. No more nervous. Okay. And then all that flour goes in.
Damn.
And we are good.
Okay, that's a lot. I don't think I would have guessed it would be so much.
Bearded Donny would have won chalk. Honestly,
God.
I'm still salty about that. I don't like to talk about it, but thank you. The kid made crepes for dessert, you know? I tried to deep fry.
Bad?
It was just easy. I'm losing my apron again. No, that was years ago. Are you losing? Oh, now your hair is gonna get in it, please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna take over here. You can see why you don't cook much.
All right, let's calm down.
We were gonna do a what's for lunch. We probably still will do that. Well, it depends on how this goes. We'll see. You suggested PB&J though.
Yes.
Which is about as easy as it gets. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the peanut butter, we're gonna make the jelly, and we're gonna make. I don't know if we're gonna make the bread.
You're anti-bread. Like you're very anti-bread.
What do you mean?
You don't want to make bread.
It's a lot.
Are you scared of it?
I'm scared of it. I'm trying not to eat it.
Oh. You'd rather
No,
have
we can make the
pancakes?
bread, sure. It just takes time. It's just like you're turning a half an hour shoot into like 4 hours with but we can try to make bread. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay.
So this looks about right. I'm not gonna use all that milk. I like that consistency. See how nice and smooth that is?
That's a lot
And
better than how I love
baking powder, I'm gonna use only half. So like a quarter of a teaspoon baking powder.
it. And that makes it fluffier?
That's gonna make it rise, yep. It's gonna
Okay.
make it rise a little bit there.
Fun.
All right, and now we can clean up a little bit. That can go in the sink. This can go over here. And some salt. This needs a little bit of salt.
Whoa.
Pinch of salt goes in.
Wait, are we saving this for later?
Excuse me?
Are we saving this? Or
Put it to the side, yeah. Who made your knife? This is from a knife company called Korin in NYC. No free ads, but they make great Japanese knives. They have a website. Love them. This I've had for 5 years. Keep it nice and sharp. And if you get a good knife, spend the money. It's gonna cost money, but it's gonna last forever. It's like good pans. Buy good pans, and they'll last forever, so.
where do you recommend people get pants from?
Pans, I like a company called Made In. I like a company called All Clad. Not sponsors. If you guys want to sponsor a show, please, you're more than welcome to. They make great pans. So we're looking for stiff peaks here. I almost messed this up.
Looking for what?
Stiff peaks, which is what we are at now. That means when the egg white, it holds its peak like that. That's a little further than stiff, to be honest.
Grab it.
But we're gonna fold this in now gently.
Oh, the cheese.
So we have all that air. The last thing you want to do is beat down on it, because then you lose all the nice fluffiness we have. So we're gonna gently fold that in to our batter. You're gonna take a rubber spatula
Okay.
and just lightly.
Oh my God!
What?
That's so cute.
Yeah, isn't it? That's nice.
It's like bouncy. It looks like never mind.
What were you gonna say? Marshmallows cloud?
No, there's like this new thing in Fortnite. that
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you gotta keep going. I'm sure that the chat might know. Chat might be
They're
a
just like they
Fortnite
look
chat.
like little like marshmallow guys,
Yeah.
but that's all.
You're aging yourself, or maybe I am by not
I
knowing.
think you are.
Yeah.
Do you know what Skibidi Toilet is?
Nope, I don't. But I was never a Fortnite. I was never into Fortnite.
Oh
So.
yeah, me either. I was just kidding. That looks really cool though. So what does fold mean?
Fold, it means
circles?
this, yeah.
Okay.
Instead of like crushing it down. But we want it to be, it's a little lumpy here, so I'm gonna keep going. We can beat some of the air out of it.
Because you want lumps in typical pancakes.
You want some lumps, but the lumps, they come from like flat little clumps of flour here and there, which is fine.
Okay.
This, if we have like a big egg like that, I did slightly overmix the egg whites, but it's okay. I don't
What
think it's gonna
happens
be.
when they're overmixed?
They just get a little too stiff, but
Okay.
it's fine.
The wind sprites. They
The
know.
proteins denature a little bit too much, and then it all goes to hell. But this will be fine here.
Okay.
So that is looking good enough. I'm gonna add a little bit more. We're gonna whisk it just a little bit, not a ton, because I don't want to kill all that beautiful air we have. So if you're making a souffle, or if you're making souffle, this is the same process. You take your egg yolks, separate them from the whites. See, there we go. Now we got a nice and smooth batter. Okay,
Beautiful.
now we can move on. All right, and our apples are kind of going nuts. It's all right.
They're going crazy.
They're going crazy over there, but that's fine. Let me wash my hands here. If there's anything in the chat interesting, let me know.
Yeah, they're the wind sprites. My bad, guys. Thank you so much for enlightening me. I call them little buddies. That rocks. Thank you, Big Hog.
Hannah teaching Fortnite, Donny. Yeah, I'm bad at first-person shooter games, really, truly.
Do you play games, period?
Red Dead Redemption. I played all that game, and I almost cried at the end.
Oh, whoa.
That game is yeah. I'd play.
second
I
one?
wish I could play that game for the first time again. Yeah. And if they update the graphics card on the first one, I'll play that. I tried playing that one. It's just hard going from Red Dead 2 to Red Dead 1, just the way it looks. But if they update a graphics package, which they might, I'll play the game in a heartbeat. Fallout's fun, but Fallout has too many. It diverges too many ways. I don't think you can even finish that game if you want. But Red Dead Redemption 2, yeah, my favorite game.
Okay, let's go. I
Do
haven't
you
played.
play a lot of games?
I play Fortnite.
Obviously, yeah, we established that one.
Primarily.
Yeah, keep going. Sorry, I'll answer that question in a second.
That's a major.
Cookbook updates. Look, guys, I'm trying to get that book back. That is like my #1 goal right now. It's a lot trickier than it may seem, so I have to go. I'm jumping through hoops and I'm working though. It has not gone unnoticed that the comments that people want that book. I want that book back. It's expensive to print, so I'm working through it. But I will have an update hopefully soon. Hopefully by the end of the month, that book will be able to be purchased again, and then we'll be able to go from there. Okay, let me turn this down. So we have some butter in a pan now. What we're gonna do, we're gonna put this at like a 6, medium high, and we're gonna go in with our batter. And we want this to start cooking probably like 3/4 away on this side, and we're gonna pop it in the oven.
Oh.
So this is gonna be a big, and I'm kind of risking it all by putting all the batter into one pan here, so let's not mess up. Here we go. It's kind of all or nothing.
Okay,
this is just a little, okay.
You're very quick with all of this.
Well, some people think I'm too quick. They think I need to calm down because I'm, yeah. Sometimes my mind works faster than my mouth, and it just kind of mumbles. And then I don't know.
No, you're speedy. You know what you're doing.
It's hard, yeah. I'm trying to slow down. I'm doing my best. I know the chat thinks I go a little too fast, so guys, we're working on it, okay?
You should do like an ASMR.
2025. Yeah.
What?
Going slow? You're talking at like half speed? Maybe.
Yeah, do an ASMR.
I had to go to speech class because I talked too fast.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, because I just started to mumble, so I had to go to speech class. In like 3rd grade, not as an adult, but.
Aww.
I know.
That's so sweet.
Isn't it? Not really. Not when you have to go to speech class as a. But I didn't mumble.
I thought it wasn't as an adult.
Yeah, well, I mean, 3rd grade's still kind of old.
Okay.
This is still a little loose here, guys, but we're not really worried about this. We're worried about the pancake. Okay. Donny, like God of War. I'll check that out. What's that? What about something? I know ebook version. Yeah, but I'm kind of partial to having the book. But if people would rather see an ebook, fine. Let me know. I guess I've never even considered it because I like the idea of it being a physical book, especially for a cookbook. But if people just want the ebook, then yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll sell it.
Well, your videos are kind of like ebooks.
Kind of, but
like
yeah.
Tutorials.
Yeah.
Tutorial based.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's also Gruden approved. Best wings restaurant. In Chicago, I like Output, the one in West Town.
Never been there.
Really?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Okay.
And then Bird's Nest is a close second.
Never been either.
You never been to Bird's?
I mean, that's I don't
crazy.
think I've had wings in Chicago.
You're from here.
Yeah, but like wings.
Thank you, Soy Crispy. I appreciate it.
What does band mean?
A lot of iPad cooks, I guess. Yeah, but I guess a lot of people do use iPads. I guess it's probably easier than using a cookbook. So, next travel destination, nothing planned. I guess I'm going to Talladega in April to do What's for Lunch with some drivers there, which I am very excited for. I haven't been to NASCAR in a while. Okay, we're getting some jiggle here. So, I'm gonna crank this. I'm just guessing right now, but that's looking good.
That is a crazy texture.
I know it is.
I like it. It looks bouncy. That's
It
fun.
should be. I'm gonna add a little bit more batter here. Why not? And we're gonna pop this in the oven for a couple minutes, and then we'll go back to the chat. Hell yeah, made the graphic. I don't know what that means. Definitely gonna make this dish next weekend. Yeah, it's a dessert. It's more of a dessert than a breakfast, but I guess so is French toast. But this is pretty easy to do. Favorite peasant dish from France? Oh, probably bouillabaisse stew. I don't know. French food, the classic French food is all kind of peasant cooking at its core. So, but bouillabaisse, the seafood stew was something I liked. Next time Gruden's here, we're doing turkey burgers. So that's already next. He's the man. I'd love to go down to Florida too, maybe do a restaurant tour with Gruden. So let's put this in the oven and we'll keep going. See how this moves?
That's crazy.
So I think the bottom is kind of solidified. I'm hoping it's the right color. I can't tell. I don't want to flip it just yet because it would make a mess. We're gonna pop this in the oven for like a minute. Oh wow, look at that. Jackie legs. The beard makes you look taller. All right, thank you. I'll take it.
That rocks.
Yeah, that's the
Shout
first.
out,
I think that's the
Jackie.
first super chat we've ever had. The first donation. So
Really?
I think so. So
So you have to
we have
keep the beard.
$2 in the account now. Jackie Legs, you're helping the budget.
Aw.
Thank you. The beard makes you look taller. Was I short to begin with? I don't know. I think I'm like a pretty little above average height. Maybe
Pretty
not.
little above average.
Pretty. Please let me read the chat. This looks like it'd be good on with canned cherries. Any kind of fruit on top would be good. So yeah, show us how to do a good stew. Sure, let's do a stew next week. Next live show. Perfect. Yendis. We'll do a stew for you next live. Next Tuesday, tune in. We're doing stew. We're doing stew. I think the towel's in my face. We're doing stew. I think one of those takes should work, right? Clip that. Okay, Bay's in the Bay, 100%. I don't know 100% of what, but I'll take 100%. Fumble the flip. All right, banned. JJG4133, not even a good username. You're banned. I'm not gonna fumble the flip. I'm not nervous, please. How about 86 the apples? About to 86 the apples. Yeah, the apples, they're not looking great. So we're gonna keep going and we're gonna blend them and we're gonna make an applesauce. I changed my mind.
Actually?
Yeah.
Much time?
Much time. I put too much water in it and now they're just, we don't have to zoom in on them here, guys. We're gonna blend them. We're gonna blend them. In fact, let's do that right now.
Okay.
There's too much liquid in there. And we should have peeled them from applesauce, but I messed it up.
I didn't know you were supposed to peel them.
It's not the star of the show, so it doesn't really matter.
Roll,
Okay?
nears.
The star of the show is not the applesauce, all right? And now we're gonna blend it. Hannah, will you plug this in, please? And I'm just gonna pass it through a strainer to catch any of those skins.
Where's an outlet?
Oh, look at that, Charlie T. Thank you very much. Let's go. What another super chat. That's beautiful. Now we have
Look at
$5.
you.
The budget's going up.
You can
Go
get-
Mountaineers.
Yes.
Hell yeah, Phil. Yes. Oh, because you went there. All right.
I
That makes
did.
sense. Thank you very much, Charlie T. You're a legend. You're a legend. Can we put that on the wall? I'm going to frame that. The highest
is it?
paid
You're
super
a
chat.
legend?
It's going right there.
That's cool.
Thank you for the $3.
Have
All
I,
right.
I've seen the tunnel. I've seen the tunnel.
I found the tunnel.
You found the tunnel?
All right.
Oh wait, yeah. No, I
Okay,
saw
so now we're going to flip this.
that. I don't know. Like,
Let's just check it. Wow, you can stand right there.
Oh,
Oh, it's perfect.
it looks adorable.
Ow, and that. They usually fold it, they cut it in half to flip it. I'm just gonna do fumble to flip my ass. Whoever said it in the chat, get out of here. All right, and now we will finish cooking in the oven for a little longer.
Beautiful.
But you want it it should be a little doughy, a little fluffy on the inside. We don't want it to be cooked all the way
Little doughy, little
through.
fluffy on the inside.
I didn't do that with my hands, did I?
Oh yeah. Big
All right.
time. Sign of a good chef. Did you hear that?
No,
Called you a good chef.
thank you. I don't know what's the sign though. All right, now we can zoom in on the applesauce, Harry. Look, we can show the people what we're working with here.
You guys, it's really getting mushy if you take a look. It's getting mushy up in the applesauce. We should have taken off this.
No, you never tell someone what you're making till the end, actually. So shouldn't have told you guys it was going to be a compote, because now it's a sauce. And look at that, it's a beautiful applesauce. Why we left the skins in there? You go, why, Donny? You messed up. You shouldn't let the skins know. All the nutrients are in the skins. Everyone knows that. Oven's open. Yeah, I don't. The oven can be open. Oven's fine. It's done. It's done, and this is hot, but it's done. Okay. Please. Well, what was I saying? Yes, it's applesauce with the skins on for the added nutrients. And a lesson to anyone cooking for people is you never tell them what it is until it's on the plate, because you always have time to save it and to change it. So there we go. All right, let's put this. This keeps falling down. I gotta get a new apron. Do you mind putting this in the sink, please?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's clean up a little bit here.
Okay.
Anything else? Anything else burning down behind me you guys want to point out? Oh my God, the biggest super chat to date. Let's go, Miller time. Wow. We're framing that one now. This is unbelievable. This is insane.
$10?
10 whole dollars.
You got total?
The budget just went through the roof.
Man.
2025 is going to be a good year.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Okay.
Food looks great.
Thank you very much, Miller time.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm not. D-Miz, 8. Out of here. None of that.
I still think
None
you're
of that.
Yeah, missing out without doing
Thank you
ASMR.
very much, DiGiulio. That might be Ben DiGiulio, the man.
Positive super chats.
Yeah, it's really positive here. Okay, so now to finish this, what they do is they cut it into tiny little pieces. They get a bench scrape. So we're gonna serve it in like a cool dish.
A cool dish?
A cool like dish.
Like physically looking?
No, yeah, like a cooler looking dish. Like this looks a little bit more rustic. I like the look of that.
Yeah.
Can we pull up the original picture, Harry? Please. So, and they kind of just rip it up.
Whoa!
Yeah, they make it look like, well, emperor's nonsense here. And actually, you know what? Why don't you do the honors of doing the, why don't you do a couple cross sections?
Really?
So yeah, rip it, tear it, make it look, so theirs is a little crispier on the edges, but.
Wait, I like the way this feels. Is this enough? Or do you want it to be like?
No, that's fine, that's fine.
Okay.
It can be mixed up and thrown around a bit, and it doesn't really.
It's not very symmetrical in any way, shape, or form.
It doesn't need to be symmetrical. That's fine.
Okay.
This is what
Well,
we're
it's
gonna do.
nonsense, so I
It's
figured
nonsense, yes.
we could be a little
We gotta
silly
get,
with it.
this is a little messy here.
It's because I spilled milk.
So let's take this, and you kind of want to break it up and pile it high.
Okay.
You want more volume. And see, if we cooked it any longer, it'd be dry on the inside. So would I like a crispier edge? Of course. That just next time we'll get the butter, thank you. Butter a little hotter. But see, we'll pile it up here and we'll get some of that applesauce, please. And we will finish it with some powdered sugar. This is the fun part.
Do I need to unplug this?
No, that's, and we'll just go,
Whoa.
go nuts here. And now the applesauce, please.
Oh.
Boom, boom.
My sleeves do seem
I
problematic.
got something
but they
really,
weren't.
I got burned a little bit.
Oh.
Vanilla extract. Yeah, I kind of did, I should have put a little vanilla extract, but next time, whoops. Applesauce on top, a little bit of cinnamon.
Wait, so cute.
I like the looks of this. And we'll do a touch more.
Wow.
And there you go.
Wow.
All right, so first time making it. Look, is it gonna be perfect? No, it's not. Oh, that looked cool and God darn it, I messed it up.
It looks
So
cool.
to improve, yes, much crispier edges. So what I have to do next time, the pan has to be a little hotter. The butter has to be a little bit more scalding. It has to go there and form a quicker bottom. I know, this used to look cool. It has to be a little crispier on the bottom next time. So now I know, hotter pan, higher heat, less cooking time. But if I did that, I could have gotten that result by leaving it on longer, but the inside would have been dry, and that, in my opinion, is worse. All right, so let's try it. Do you know someone from Minnesota? I know a lot of people from Minnesota. Yeah, that's where I grew up. Chef Donny every day. That'd be a little much, I think, but let's try them. What do you say? Let's get
I say yes.
I'm gonna get a picture, and I want more powdered sugar on for that, just to cover the sauce a little bit more.
It's like disappearing into it.
I know, it dissolves quick.
It's
I don't know where my phone is. Oh no,
You
oh no.
gotta
It's
go
like
quick.
snow melting.
You
No,
gotta
no,
go
no.
quick.
Oh no. All right, whatever, let's try it.
Okay. We'll get into it. You did such a good job.
Thank you.
I love watching.
What's up, Rick? All right. Cheers. We will, yeah.
Wait, let me grab this. I'm kind of like, wait, this is way bigger than what I wanted. Hold on, we'll get a little sauce in there.
Applesauce makes it. I'm glad I made
That's fun.
applesauce.
That's
Is that
a lot of fun.
Isn't that fun?
That's really fun.
Light and fluffy, super fluffy.
Whoa!
Only thing I'll do different, make it a little bit more crispy. If I had to rate it honestly between 1 and 10, I'm gonna give it like, you go first, I have my number.
Me go first?
Yeah.
But I feel like,
My number's if a perfect 10 is like what I was going for in the picture, this is like a 7.5.
okay. I would have given it like an 8.
Well,
organically.
we're off by, oh my God, Joe Sauce, $9.99. Thank you very much, yes. Hey, anything I can do. That I saw Grandma in the sewer, I wasn't gonna not rescue her. I'm glad she's doing well. Hopefully that hip comes back, but yeah, you know, it happens.
So brave of you.
Joe Sauce, anytime.
That
Guys,
was fun. This is so fun.
that was fun. We will be back doing not mac and cheese. We will be back. I think we're doing stew next one. Unless people in the chat, we have some time to kill. Not really, but I'm saying fire off some suggestions for next week. Right now, the winner is a beef stew. If someone has something else they'd rather see, I'm going to give a minute for suggestions, and then we will we'll end the show. And then Hannah, we'll be back. We'll do a what's for lunch and we'll make peanut butter and jelly.
Did I earn it?
Yeah, you did a great job.
A great job of watching and cheering you on.
A fantastic job.
Thank you so much.
That's all. No, you separated some eggs poorly, but you attempted. You got to start somewhere.
That's true.
Did you have fun?
I had so much fun.
Oh, there you go. That's all that matters.
Thank you for having me. This is fun.
Tell Hannah about Die Trying. We'd be here. We'd be here too long.
I've seen some episodes.
No, you haven't. There's no way.
I swear.
That show aired 4 years ago.
I swear.
What episode?
Okay.
Yep.
I saw a clip.
You just lied to.
No, I swear I saw a clip.
Oh, okay. Went from seeing episodes to seeing a clip.
I saw a bus-related one.
Okay.
And
You
I
haven't
saw
seen that.
you jumping out
Schnitzel.
of an airplane.
Schnitzel is just chicken cutlet. So no, 15-minute stew doesn't exist. You need bolognese, beef Wellington.
Alfredo. Boone.
Pesto gnocchi. I don't know. Pot pie. Did someone say your dog?
No, Boone Moonshine. Boone's like my college town.
Thank you, TVS Mark Francis. I agree with you. Liar helmet. Don't know what that means. Chuck roast. Chuck roast. What do you want me to do with a chuck roast? Chuck roast question mark. Beef stew is still the winner. Shepherd's pie. Ooh, okay. Dan noodles. Good suggestion. Pierogies. Ooh, I've never made pierogies actually. Alpine Dawn. Minnesota hot dish. That is good, but we're going to save that for the next football season. For the first Vikings game, we'll do a little hot dish. How about that? Skull Vikes.
What does that mean?
That's in Minnesota that you take tater tots and you make. It's a very warming. Anyway,
Oh.
there is the Kaiserschmarrn, the Emperor's Nonsense today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Boone, North Carolina.
Shout out.
Shout out. All right, Hannah should be on all the streams. Well, there you go.
Boom. Now we're totally making PB&J,
Okay.
guys.
All right. We gotta
can't
shut
wait.
this down before it gets out of hand.
Let's make bread.
Butter schnitzel. Max and I are making bread. Max has that niche
Okay.
cornered.
That's okay. I'll allow
You
it.
can come on. We'll have you on for an episode of Bread Boys. How about that? Coming soon, Bread Boys, featuring Max Delente, the one and only. We will be making all sorts of bread. We are starting out with sourdough. It was a fun episode, so that hopefully should be airing soon. Thank you guys. That was a fun one. Lasagna, keep them coming. You know what? Keep the suggestions coming. We will see you next week. We'll be back here on Tuesday at 2:30. And then we have a new schedule coming after March for the live shows, which I'm excited about. More on that later. Well, there you go.
Thanks for having me. This is so much fun.
No problem. And guys, always remember, your food deserves a little Pepsi, guys. Crack one open, enjoy the Pepsi Zero Sugar. It is my personal favorite. I'm fumbling my words. We gotta end this one. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace.